Hey friends, I am off screen again just to make this simple. Not in my pajamas this time, as I was in yesterday's video, but I wanted to take a second to show you an idea that Quilt Squirrel, Jodi at the YouTube channel called Quilt Squirrel came up with. If you remember, yesterday I had an idea. Let me see if I can get you over there. I'm going to move you, so close your eyes. And then I'm going to zoom in. Oh, let's see if this works. So the thought that I came up with yesterday was this pattern. It's going to be hard to see because it's green on green, but it's a ribbon type thing. And then out from that came an arc and an arc, and that kind of created like a cross. And I liked it a lot because it seemed like it would suit that space and it would make sense of this vertical strip in here. However, Jodi at the Quilt Squirrel is far more experienced than I am and had a better idea. At first, I wasn't sure, right? Like I couldn't visualize it until I was up here. Well, that's not true. I'm going to move you again. Hang on. I started to think about it a little bit, and then I thought I could visualize it, and I knew I needed to come and do something to help me physically visualize it. So she came up with the idea of doing a square and a square. So let me zoom you into this. This is what I'm doing to mock that up. I could mock it up. This is a 3.5-inch square ruler. So I would stitch that out, and I think I like the 3.5, or I could do 3. I don't know. It was 3-inch. I mean, like I don't have to follow the full size of this ruler, although that would look good, I think. And it does connect to this point and this point of the area. It doesn't completely fill, you know, here and here, which is fine. That's not a problem. I'm just pointing it out. But this batting has to be quilted every 4 inches. And from here to here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. So I'd have to have something in the middle. So following along with her idea, if I put another square in the middle, a square in this square and a square, which I think is what she actually specified was a square and a square. You could go back to the comments in yesterday's video and see. I think that would look really good. So now I got to figure out how to quilt that or how to mark it. I, I told you I had ordered the Mark Begone pins, and they're coming in today's mail. So what I need to do is this morning do what I need to do to get everything else done, and then rest the rest of the day, because once the mail comes, I'm going to want to do all of these squares if possible. I don't know how that's going to turn out because I crashed so hard yesterday and did not get done. I'm really close. I'll show you how close I am. Let me zoom you back out. While I'm doing this, let me talk to you about a YouTube channel that I have found. Oh, I want to talk to you about the thread colors I'm using too. So YouTube channel I found is Kara Summers. She's a long armor and a quilter, and she only has like 700 subscribers right now, and I don't know why, because she's doing a great job. So go check her out. This is kind of showing up dark on screen. It's German granite, and that's what I'm using in the back of the quilt. I don't want to move you again to show you what that looks like, so let me finish what we were going to talk about, and then I will show you the back of the quilt. It looks perfect on this green. I mean, it actually is a green. You wouldn't think something by the name of granite would be a green, but it looks perfect on the green that is mostly what I'm using on the back of the quilt. And it looks great across the other colors. What's in the needle is this light tan. I wish I'd had a dark tan or at least a medium tan, which I didn't have, but I'm not unhappy with that. Oh, I can't help myself. Let me take you back off the tripod and show you these things. And now I've actually forgotten what I was going to show you. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, I was going to show you what else. Sorry guys. I was going to show you how much I have left to do. Don't let me forget that. Okay. So this is what that granite looks like. I need to bury my thread there. That granite looks perfect on that fabric, doesn't it? And it looks good even on the pink, because there's not a lot of color on the back. If you remember, it's very, I think you had to go back to one of the last two videos, or maybe it's on one of my posts, I don't know, where I showed you what I did on the back. But when this comes off the long arm, I'll show you the back too. There's just not a lot of color on it at all. I just took my scrap pieces and added some green around it, and then mostly the back is green. Okay, so then the brown, or the light tan, if you will, is here. It looks good. It looks good on the green, it looks fine on the brown, it looks fine on the pink. I liked it better, I thought, in the needle versus the bobbin, because I felt like using the granite on the front, when it would show up on the pink or on the blue, it would bring more attention to this color, and I'm really wanted this thread to really ground this color as the grounding color of the top, because I really love the chartreuse and I want it to pop. I didn't want anything conflicting with it. Okay, so what was I going to show you? I was going to show you how far I got to, or more so than that, I wanted to show you what's left. Okay, I need to do this area here, and all of the bottom. This is how I'm treating the sides. I'm just doing a straight line all the way up here, and then each of these are getting stitched in the ditch. I just wanted that to feel like a border, like it's separate, all the way around the quilt. And that's really, it makes it feel really good. Feels like there's something to grip onto. How much else? Okay, here, got to do that. And then this one. So like I said, all the way across the bottom. That goes really quickly, so I don't think there's going to be any problem getting that done. These two squares, so it's going to be 3 of those total. I think this is done. Yes. So it's everything along the bottom. Here, 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 here. This border from here on down, and this border all the way across, and then those 3 squares. Hopefully I can get that done this morning and then rest so that I can get, so that I can get this marked up to do the square and squares here. Because I gotta have something, because I'm not good at this, right? Like, I am not experienced with doing ruler work on this long arm, and I don't have a ruler base. All I've got is just this little area right here, and I don't have the proper foot for using rulers either. So I want to make sure I don't know if you can hear it in the background, there's a boat on the lake that I can hear from in here. That's crazy. That's really wild that I can hear that in here. Okay, so what I'm thinking I need to do is put a mark here and a mark there, and then when I'm using my ruler, I can come in and, I'll know that I can use the edge of this to make my straight lines. I don't want to mark all the way across this with color. Like I'm not real experienced with using the markers, you know, and what if it it doesn't come out? What if I'm that one person that doesn't come out and it ruins my quilt? So I feel better about just putting a dot, you know. So the other thing is I gotta look and see if I have any washable Crayola pens that and not have to wait for the Mark Begons, because Sherry was telling me yesterday that Laura at be and I forgot the name of her channel, but somebody, and her name is Laura, had done a review on using Crayola washable markers, that they work the same. So I don't know if I can get to this morning. It'd be great while I have any energy, because I don't have any, you know, past like 4 o'clock. And yesterday, standing at the long arm is a lot on me. I'm in a difficult season right now. I can't sit and I can't stand. Okay, this is it. This is my update. Sorry for all the lulls as I was having to think through some things as we talked, but you know, it's got to be unedited. Keep moving that needle, my friends.